Okay, hey people, so I wanted to go ahead and make a video for you guys just to get you guys really tuned up and in the know about. Okay, hey people, so I wanted to go ahead and make a video for you guys just to get you guys really tuned up and in the know about what's going on with this full moon in Capricorn. All right, so right now, we're in between two beautiful Sirius galaxy transits. Okay, so if you don't know, then during July, from July 3rd to July 9th, the very beginning of the month, we have the galaxy of Sirius, which is aligned with the sun and earth, okay, all together, and it's called Sirius for a reason. So if you're into evolving, if you're into really making the best out of your life, living it in alignment and within your purpose, this is a really important transit for you to be aware of. All right, and it does definitely connect with the moon in Capricorn. Okay, so with you having the dog star, all right, Sirius is the dog star. Okay, so that was a little test from the universe to see if you were tuned in and know what it's all about. So if you don't know about Sirius, definitely check it out, look it up. Sirius is responsible for the development of a lot of our most powerful empires, like Egypt. Okay, communication between celestial heaven realms as well as with the earth, with rulers from ancient kingdoms, as well as with people who identify as star seeds, or if you're just really connected to the universe and you want to make sure that you're living out your purpose. The galaxy of Sirius, okay, that energy is here to help you align, to make sure that you are taking those steps, reaching those milestones, okay, to live within your purpose, to connect with the universe, to understand the way that you need to be evolving spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. And if this whole summer is just a big Sirius transit, all right, because Sirius starts aligning with the earth in a beautiful, powerful way at the beginning of July, all the way into Lionsgate when it aligns on the other side of the sun and earth, okay? And so the whole summer revolves around this galaxy of Sirius, all right? And that's for a whole other video. I'm not going to get into that. But the moon in Capricorn has that same Sirius grounded energy, okay? Serious both ways, both like the galaxy and like the word serious. Okay, so get serious about your personal development. All right, anyway, so with the moon in Capricorn, all right, this is a big, full, beautiful earth moon that's all about groundedness. That's about evaluating your progress. Are you making the progress spiritually, physically, financially that you want to make? Meeting those goals in your life that you want to achieve? If not, write out some practical ways and steps as to how you can get there. If you are, then congratulate yourself, because that means that you are beginning a new cycle with this full moon in Capricorn. Okay, you're graduating to the new cycle, the new step in your life, okay, that new stair step of your growth, okay. That might mean starting a new job, that might mean getting into a new place, that might mean just enjoying and understanding yourself on a deeper level, okay. It'll be different for everybody, all right? And if you're interested in getting a personal reading, make sure that you do check out my store, all right? Big Cartel, it's Rites and Rituals, bigcartel.com, or bigcartel.com, all right? So that link is going to be in my bio. If you are watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Instagram, Twitter. If you're watching on Instagram has a little thing now where it's not letting you put the link in the bio, but definitely DM me if you're interested in a reading. Okay, I do astrological readings, natal chart readings as well, synastry charts, as well as intuitive readings, okay? So that means tarot and channel messages for you also, okay? Especially if you identify as a starseed, I definitely love to give you some guidance, all right, during this time, so you can make the most of your summer right now, all right, and know the messages that the universe is trying to send to you. So there's pretty much 3 stages that you're going to experience right now. Everybody's in one of 3 stages during this Capricorn moon. You're either beginning a new cycle, Okay, you've graduated, you're learning new things. Okay, you might be starting a job, starting a new relationship, or this cycle might just be within. Okay, because Capricorn is a very internal moon. Okay, it's a very intuitive, introspective. Okay, this is a moon with a quieter, more intense energy. Okay, this is more of like an introverted energy. Okay, more feminine, because Capricorn is a feminine sign. So during this full moon today and tomorrow, okay, you're gonna find yourself, if you want to make the most of this energy, go out in nature, take your shoes off, get grounded, or stay in the house, get a good book. Okay, really look within. All right, that is so important, because especially nowadays, with how the different things that we have going on in the world, if you are looking for your value anywhere but within, you are going to be lost. Okay, you're going to be continually redefining yourself, questioning your worth. And the energy of Capricorn is all about the feminine energy of understanding that our value is intrinsic to us, our value is within, and staying within our integrity in order to make it to the next level in our lives. Okay, in order to make sure that the universe sees us as one who has stood within our integrity, so we can go ahead and attract, and the universe can bring to us those things to qualify for by being a sovereign being, intact within our own energy, not trying to imitate someone else's energy in order to get ahead, not trying to steal the authentic vibration of another, or feel inferior within our own energy, but to know within our own God-given right that we were created as sovereign, authentic, beautiful, creative beings with our own unique energy signature. Okay, and that we're supposed to stay within that in order to achieve success. Okay, so this is a great time to really love on yourself. Okay, if you are beginning a cycle, you might be beginning a new job, you could be ending a cycle as well. Those are two of the phases you could be in. All right, beginning or ending a cycle. You could be starting a new job. All right, and just because you're starting something new physically, like a new job, a new relationship, doesn't mean that you are starting a new cycle. Okay, because you could be learning some of the same lessons, some of the same spiritual lessons in new 3D form. Okay, so it's up to you to really know whether you feel like you're beginning or ending a cycle. Okay, if you're beginning a new cycle, you really want to write down, especially because with Capricorn, this is a heavy earth energy. This is a very practical energy. Okay, Capricorn is a sign of I use. Okay, so it's about utilizing what you have. How can you utilize your energy the best in order to bring about the changes, the transformations, the achievements you want to see in your life? Okay, you are ending a cycle with Capricorn's planetary ruler right now in Aquarius. Okay, it's right now in a Piscean degree in Aquarius, so Pisces is the sign of endings. All right, so so if you are at a if you're at the end of a cycle, okay, with Saturn being at a Piscean degree right now, all right, you are going to be looking at Pisces rules endings. Okay, and it also rules illusions. It has to do with illusions, has to do with misgivings, seeing things in a way that is unclear. All right, so that being said, what are some misunderstandings, some things that you thought you were clear on the last time that you attempted to achieve a goal? Okay, what are some illusions that you fell into? So for instance, let's say that you're trying to attract a life partner, and you thought that you had chosen someone who had the values that you wanted, and instead that person was just imitating the values that you wanted. Okay, what are some ways that you can have clearer discernment in order to meet the goals that you want to achieve? Okay, so that is what I mean when I say that you want to really think about not just the goals that you want to achieve, but also what are ways that you got tripped up. What are ways that, so also you want to think about the goals that you want to achieve, and ways that you got tripped up the last time that you tried to achieve that goal. Okay, so did you take somebody's character and think that they were a better person than they were, and invite them into your life? Did you think that a job was going to be really great because they were offering certain things, or they said they would pay you such and such amount, and they were willing to hire you immediately, only to find out it wasn't what you thought it was going to be? Okay, how can you use greater discernment, or how can you not fall into the same pitfalls and misunderstandings, the same lack of clarity as you did last time that you tried to achieve a goal? All right, so these are some things you want to consider if you are ending a cycle. If you're in the middle of a cycle right now, this is a really excellent time for you. Okay, you might feel like you're really going through it, because Capricorn does call for endurance. Okay, so no matter whether you were in the middle of a cycle, in the at the end of one, or beginning a new one, it's really a good time for you to harness the energy of endurance and perseverance, okay, during this full moon, because Capricorn is perfect for that. All right, you can definitely get some moon water out, take a bath, whatever it is that you need to do. Put your crystals out. If you don't have any crystals, go out and sit in the moonlight. If you can't sit out in the moonlight, okay, if you're in a place where you can't do that, lie in bed and just soak up that energy. The moon is going to be up there anyway. All right, so you don't have to be directly under it. It's all about intention, guys. All right, so it's great to be able to have these beautiful trinkets and altars and la-di-da, but if you're in a place where you can't do that, just know that the only thing that really matters anyway is just your intention, okay? Because the universe will connect to that, and especially now when this is such an important time on our planet, okay, within our galaxy, and with this alignment of Sirius, the universe is going to feel that energy. Okay, so the stronger your intention, it really doesn't matter what objects you have around you, or all of that fancy stuff. That is just to help you focus your energy. Okay, so if you're in the middle of a cycle right now, this is a great time to evaluate the progress that you have made thus far. Okay, so are you making progress? Are you not? Do you feel like you're struggling? If you're struggling, where are you struggling? Okay, if you're trying to eat better, are you finding that you have a sugar addiction and you keep relapsing? All right, do you need to go a little bit slower? Okay, so if you are, in the middle of a cycle right now, and you are trying to make more progress, say you're relapsing and you're trying to, go forward in a certain, towards a certain goal, this is a great time to evaluate your progress. Celebrate the little steps. That's really important with any placement in Capricorn, especially if you have natal placements in Capricorn. You guys can be extremely hard on yourself, because you have such high standards. And while that's wonderful, it's really important to celebrate all the little progress, the little steps along the way, because it's your focus on the positive, on the progress. It's going to keep more progress coming. Okay, so when it comes to that, it's really important for you to just write down the focus, the goals that you want to see yourself have. All right, that you want to see yourself achieve, and do some steps of practical planning as to how you want to achieve that. And for a lot of you right now, you might feel like you're in the thick of it. You might feel like you are, not making any progress. But it's going to be when you stop trying to, count the steps that you've made towards your goal. Okay, when you go, okay, I need to make 50 steps more to get to my goal. I've made 100 so far. It's going slow as hell. I don't feel like I'm really getting there the way I should be. When you finally just focus on making one step at a time, before you know it, you're going to look up and you're going to be right at your goal, whatever that is. All right, for those of you in relationships, and I also want to point out, for those of you in the middle of a cycle in your life with this Capricorn energy, if you are doing really well towards your goals, this is just simply really a time for self-care, for you to keep that steady pace. Don't try to go too fast within this energy. This is not an energy that you want to try to race through, because Capricorn is thorough. Okay, and if you want to be thorough, you cannot be super fast and thorough at the same time. Capricorn takes very thorough attention to minute details also. So no matter what your goal is, even if it's in attracting that life partner, you know, and you're starting with self-love, or you're you know, say you've met somebody and you're in a relationship and you just want it to be a healthy relationship. Okay, don't be goal oriented towards your, you know, okay, now we've met, now it's time to commit. How fast can we commit? Enjoy those little steps in between, okay? You might know that's what you want eventually, but enjoy those little steps in between, okay? Because that's what's going to lead you being thorough, savoring the moment with that person. Or if you're in a degree program, enjoying, you know, the studying that you have to do, getting a cup of tea and boiling it, and, you know, enjoying tasting that cup of tea while you're reading. Enjoying those little details in between those steps towards your goal is what's going to make you achieve your goal faster, okay? If you're in a relationship, this is a great time to, especially while the sun is in Cancer. Now, this is going to be a little bit more, no matter whether you're single, whether you're focused on a relationship, whether you're not, whether you're in the middle of a cycle, at the end of a cycle. For everybody, this Capricorn moon is going to be a little bit more emotion focused and based, because the sun is opposite the moon in Cancer. Okay, so because the sun is in Cancer right now, you do want to focus on how you feel, and if you are taking emotional self-care into focus, into priority while you achieve your goals. Because if you do engage in self-care, especially if you're in a relationship, you want to think about, and, you know, talk to your partner about if you are meeting that person's emotional needs. You know, do you feel like your emotional needs are being met? What are your needs in this relationship? What are your goals for the relationship? Not everybody who is in a relationship wants to commit, or, you know, wants it to be a serious relationship, wants to, you know, get married and commit for the long haul. So what are your, you know, main goals? What's your long-term goal for the relationship? All of these things are so important, you know. Be open and honest emotionally with your partner with the sun in Cancer. This is a great time to get your emotions out on the table, to say how you really feel, to talk about your long-term goals, to talk about how you feel the relationship is going, okay, what your expectations are for the relationship and the connection. And even if you're not in a relationship, with my single people, you know, if you want to like manifest the relationship right now, this is a great time to write your goals out of how you want that relationship to look, how you want it to feel, okay? What are your standards in a relationship? What are those standards that you want for your person? Okay, for you, what do you want your life to look like when you meet that person, okay? And then also, in addition to all of that, you know, no matter where you are in your life, you may be in a place where you really don't have any particular goals at the moment, where you're not, you know, looking to meet a particular goal, and that is fine. During this Capricorn moon, this is time for you to ground. This is time for you to connect with the universe, for you to do that in a very physical, tangible way, all right? And just let the universe speak to you. It'll be really good if you have dirt, if you have rocks, anything that is of earth, flowers, okay? If you have a garden, it's an excellent time to garden. If you're suffering from an illness, if you're sick and you're, you know, at home and you really can't do much, get your feet on the floor. Okay, just ground yourself. Imagine yourself connecting with the roots of the earth. Okay, imagine your root chakra having a root that goes all the way down to the core of the earth. And everybody can do this. To the core of the earth and beyond the earth. Okay, to the core of the galaxy, to the very heart of the loving universe that we have. And imagine that love from the universe shooting right back. All right, so this is Divine Co-Creator. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys were able to get some information that helped to uplift you, that helped you to stay a little bit more in alignment than you were before. All right, so if you're watching on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe to this channel. All right, if you're watching on Twitter, make sure that you retweet this video so somebody else can see it. All right, and make sure you're following me. If you're on Instagram, make sure you're following me. All right, and if you're interested in getting a reading, go to my website, okay, rightsandrituals.bigcartel.com. Okay, I offer natal chart readings. I offer tarot readings as well. I also offer synastry readings. They're not quite up on the site just yet, I don't think, but I do offer synastry readings as well, okay? So those are relationship readings for those of y'all that don't know. And I'm also offering channel messages for you guys as well, okay? So if you identify as a starseed, I'm very, very interested in getting some information too that can help you stay grounded, stay in alignment, and stay within your purpose. Everybody else, I'm definitely interested in helping you guys stay within your purpose and stay in alignment this summer and through the rest of the year. So make sure that you do hit me up for a reading. Make sure that you do contact me if you're interested in getting an astrological chart done also, okay? So peace and love to you, and I will see you later. Bye.